LIFHAC podcast. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you're joining us today. As you know, LIFHAC is that show that's dedicated to talking about all things adulting because life is fun, hard, and complicated. Today, we're going to be talking about the time of year where we are right now, where I'm actually recording this. We are in that time frame. We're like 4 days before the new year, and everyone is talking about New Year resolutions, right? Or New Year's resolutions, depending on who you're speaking to. We're all talking about, New Year, New You. You'll hear and see all kind of ads for attain your goals this way, do this to reach whatever it is you want to reach. We're so used to hearing about New Year resolutions and, this year I vow to do this and I'm going to do that. And people are trying to tell you about goal setting and how to set realistic goals. But let's be honest, right? Most of us will listen and hear and do and participate in all of these type of resolutions, goal settings, plannings, focus groups, what is it called? Those boards where you put up the life boards, or you start looking at the vision boards. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And we'll participate in these things. And by week 2 of January, we've either not looked at them, we've forgotten about them, or we have failed so miserably at doing the thing we said we were going to do December 27th, 8th, 9th, that we are so ashamed or so filled with just another set of rage emotions just because we didn't complete that thing. So what I want to encourage you to do, what I want us to do together, is to take a different look at it. I want us to honestly look at going into the new year or the new cycle or the new season, whatever and whenever you listen to this and whenever you hear this and whenever you put this into practice, whether this could be the next week, this could be the next month, this could be the next day or the next hour even. You don't need an actual end of the year event to implement what it is we're about to talk about. I want us to stop setting ourselves up for failure. I would love for all of us to actually have a win. Let's get a win under our belt so that we can continue to build that muscle of knowing that we can keep our word and we can do something for ourselves. The phenomenon that we're going to kind of discuss is this thing that we generally tend to do. I think we do it subconsciously without realizing that we're doing it. And I like to term that as all out living. What that looks like is we put all of our energy on one task, right? For me, I'll give you that example, is my all out living is in work. I love to work. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I love to produce. I like what work provides. I love to, use my brain. I love to implement things. I love to change things, tinker with things, but I really enjoy working. However, because I'm all out living with work, I will do the least amount or have the most excuses for why I can't put that same type of energy in other areas of my life. So what that looks like is, for me, I will do all out living for working and do no energy, no effort or anything to health, right? So I won't move my body. I won't go to the gym. I won't go take a walk. I won't go do a stretching program at night that only takes 3 minutes to do, because I have all of these excuses. Normally the excuses are I'm either too tired, I've exhausted too much energy, I don't have time, I'm busy, I just don't feel like it. One of those is normally one of the excuses. And that's what happens when you're having an all-out living type of experience with life. Whatever your all-out thing might be. That thing could really be even as simple as an all-out living of Netflix, right? I am going all out, all in, and watching my show, my season, my episodes, and that's all I'm doing. But that is preventing me from doing things in other areas of my life. I want to encourage you. I'm going to encourage me, and we're going to do this together in the new year, and the new season, and the new time. And I want us to report back at some point, but we're going to start with this. Let's try to flip it from all out living to bare minimum living. Let me tell you what that means. Let me tell you what that looks like. For me, instead of expending all of my energy in working, I'm going to spread my energy out and give the bare minimum in about 4 or 5 different areas. What that looks like for me is my bare minimum for work is I have my work times. I know when I'm supposed to show up. I show up during those times. I do my job effectively, efficiently, and completely, and then I leave it at that. No more above and beyond. No more leaving it all on the table. No more, non-having work-life balance. None of that. I am going to do my job and be done with it. And then that should afford me enough energy to do the bare minimums in some other areas. So for me, for health, because I want to focus on that, that looks like I can put a meal in the oven. I can totally do that. I can put something in the crock pot and let it sit and cook all day. I can put something in, what's that thing called? Those pressure cooker thingies that I'm like super afraid of using. But I could totally do that. I could get a smoothie. I could pre-make my stuff and have it ready to go and put it in the microwave the next day. But that's bare minimum. I don't have to go cook a 17-course meal. I don't need all the fixings and trimmings and beautiful things. I don't need a, 14 ingredient meal. I don't need any of that. I can do the bare minimum. And if that looks like chicken nuggets and fries, it's chicken nuggets and fries that I had at my house that I created, that I made. Okay? Bare minimum. Movement, whatever that is. I know for me, I can walk any and everywhere. I don't have to go run. I don't have to go do a marathon tomorrow. I don't have to go lift 100 pounds. I can literally go do 10 squats and walk for 10 minutes. And that will be my bare minimum. I can check in with my kids and have a meaningful conversation with them for 10 to 20 minutes a day. And that will make the world of difference for everybody. Does that make sense? Whatever your bare minimums are, figure out what they are. I think what happens is a lot of times we confuse how hard and how much we go and how much energy we put into that one area of us needing to do that in every other area in our life. And it makes us be very, very unbalanced. So this season, this time, this start, this beginning, I want us to look for life balance, not work-life balance, not life-work balance, not family-friend balance, not any of that, but balance in general. Let's try to have bare minimum living across several different areas of your life, the things that are that matter to you, that are important to you, and we knock those out. And I guarantee you, if we try this, if we do this, when we succeed at this, you will see that your life has improved greatly, that the areas that you are trying to focus on have improved, and that you've had wins along the way. That's what we're trying to accomplish. We want wins along our journey. We don't want to keep setting ourselves up for failure or for any type of letdown that we're telling ourselves that we can't do this. So let's try it. Let's do it together. I'll report back to you. You report back to me. And as always, let's continue to share our life hacks with everybody else. If you've liked this episode, if it was valuable to you, I hope that you will share it. You'll leave us a review and you'll continue to come back. Have a good one. Until next time.
Hey there. Are you looking for a way to get back into taking care of yourself? Do you feel like you are always the last one on your list to take care of?
Thank you for joining
I
us.
have the perfect free tool to help with that. The self-care planner is
Welcome
just
to
the
the
thing you
show.
need to jumpstart your
Glad you
focus
joined
on your
us today.
needs.
As you know, LifeHack
The
is
planner will
a
take
show
you on a
that's
6-day
dedicated
guided
to
journey with
talking
suggestions and
about
prompts
all
you can
things
use to draw the
focus
focus back to
because life
yourself.
is fun.
Check it out today by clicking the link in the show notes.